Hello and welcome to Open Pakistan webinar series. The Open Pakistan webinar series is an initiative of Open Program for Pakistan. These programs provide professional development opportunities to English language teachers and learners all across Pakistan. These programs include Open Global Online courses, Massive Open Online courses, webinar series, and then engaging our alumni into different productive activities. The program is fully funded by the Regional English Language Office, RELO, at the US Embassy Islamabad. Evolution is the local implementing partner in Pakistan. Today we are broadcasting our webinar 4.5. The topic for the webinar is Edpuzzle, an online tool to create interactive videos for language classroom. The presenter for the webinar is Amber Sajid. Amber Sajid is an English language teacher. She has been associated with teaching profession in many institutes. Since she graduated in 2001 in social science, she started her career as an access teacher in 2012. She was selected to participate in Regional Access Teacher Workshop in Almaty, Kazakhstan in 2014, which was funded by the US Consulate, Karachi. She also shared about the best access practices in Pakistan with other two Pakistani presenters. She has also participated in MOVE web series and completed her e-teacher open winter program in TESOL methodology in 2019 successfully. Amber is also an active Park US Alumni Network member. She has mentored many novice English language teachers via e-teacher mentorship program. She has conducted many webinars and panel discussion as part of the chapter activities. So in today's webinar, participants will be able to learn that how to sign up and plan their videos lesson on Edpuzzle and how you can create interactive videos using Edpuzzle. And also you will be able to learn that how to edit the existing videos on YouTube and that. So without any delay, I would like to invite Amber Sajid for presenting the webinar.
Hello, good evening. First of all, Happy New Year to all of you. I'm again here with one more interesting online tool, which is Edpuzzle. As a teacher and as an educator, I have always been looking for some fun activities in online classes. And it's not only a big challenge for me, I'm sure it's a big challenge for all of you, that how to ensure students' interest and their, the attachment, their communication. How can you make sure that they can communicate well in the class? I thought to plan some interactive video lessons, and then Edpuzzle is the best tool so far. So today we are going to explore something about Edpuzzle. However, the best thing about Edpuzzle is that it is, first of all, it is free, okay, and it is easy to sign up, and all teachers can easily use it in the class. You just need to go through, explore it a little more, and then believe me, it's going to be great fun for all of us. What you will have to do, that you can simply go to the Google search bar, and then here you can simply type at puzzle. When you will type in, then it will appear in your search bar, and then you can simply open the page. Okay, let me tell you one more thing about Edpuzzle, that like we can use Edpuzzle in so many ways, in different ways, basically, right? You don't only plan lessons over here, like video lesson planning you can do. You can give the feedback, online feedback, to your students' presentation as well. It's the best, I've never used any, any online tool where you can view your students' work, and then you can comment. You can give them, okay, you can record your audio as a comment, and you can always give the feedback. So it's the this is one of the best. Okay, so if you see over here, there are different options. We have login, and then we have sign up option as well. So if you just simply, if you click on the sign up over here, so you will see that you will hear, as a teacher you will sign up. Okay, so I am already, I have I can, I need to sign in over here. So basically what I have to do that, if you sign up as a teacher over here, then it will ask you about your institute. Then if your institute is already listed over there, maybe someone from your institute has already been the part of this online tool. If not, you can always add your institute as well, if you are the teacher in school or an institute or anywhere. All right, so the best part is that, like, once you join it, your students can also join, just like Google Classroom and some other, the way you interact with them in Google Classroom. So basically I need to basically sign in over here. So I will go back, and then I will sign in. Okay, sorry, I just lost the page. I'm just going to sign again. So like once it's there, you just need to click on this main URL at puzzle.com, and then once you have signed up, now you need to sign in. Okay, I've just told you the procedure, that how to sign in, and we will further explore. So I need to log in over here. Okay, so I'm a teacher. Let me click on I'm a teacher here. Okay, so I'm going to use here my Google ID. The reason for signing in as from your Google ID, that is that because you can link with your Google Classroom through this TubeQZ as well. This is the advantage. So let me sign in now. Okay, all right. Now once I'm signed in, it will take me to the main page of this online tool at Puzzle. All right, so it's the home, right? Basically, let's explore some of the features of Edpuzzle. Like as for the content is concerned, like if you go to the home, it will give you the overall view of different videos. So these are some of the trending videos which you can always use for your lessons, and you can use them and you can edit them as well. Okay, so even they have specified, because you belong to Pakistan, so it can specify you that if you want to take some videos specifically, like for the Pakistani students as well. All right, so now if we look into the curriculum, so here basically it depends, like suppose if you are dealing with elementary school, middle school, high school, it's equally I mean that beneficial and impactful for all level of students. So it depends on you, that like where you would like to go. Suppose I am dealing with middle school or high school. So let's say high school. Okay, so I will just click on the high school, and then here I will find some different subjects. Okay, like I'm dealing with ESL, so I will click on ESL. So we have different like advanced language development. We have different levels over here, so you can click on, keeping your students level in mind, then you can click on different level, and then you can find different words. Like how will you do that? So basically these are the it depends on the curriculum, that if you're what curriculum we have. Now suppose I belong to this school, this is my school's name. I've just clicked on it. So if you see that this is what, like my stuff, I mean that I keeping my school's things in mind. This is my stuff, and I can, this is the library where I can get different videos which I have uploaded. So where I will upload different videos is on my content. Okay, so this is my content, and here I can upload my own videos, like for any purpose, for lesson planning, for maybe I want to give the feedback on our students work and progress, whatsoever. Now after that, then the best thing about this this online tool is we have some popular channels at Puzzle. has its own videos you can find over here easily. All right, and you need to search whatever video you need. You just need to specify the subject and then the level, and you can just fill out this filter, and then you will get the desired, like the desired stuff over here. All right, so basically I'm dealing with American English. So what I do sometimes, that I just need to for example that like for example, you want to look for particularly something for American English, okay, American shows maybe, right? Because my students, they love American shows, and they like, and I mostly plan my, like I'm an access teacher as well, so I just my students, they watch American shows, and I plan my lesson, I give them different questions, and they love it. So like they are different. You can see there are different videos, okay. Like for example, I was teaching my student about the American culture, so I just found some of the uh, videos related to American families, how they live, how they interact with each other, and what are the common things between Pakistan and America. So this was the best way of like teaching them. That was amazing. I just picked the video and I edit it, and then I just check. I will let you know that how to even edit the video, okay. And then the best is YouTube channel, okay. Like just like if you have watched my webinar on Tube User, there we also use YouTube videos, and here you can also pick any you simply need to copy paste over here the URL from YouTube, and then you will find your desired videos, and then you can edit, you can plan your lesson as well, okay. Then we have Khan Academy, we have National Geographic, we have TED Talks even, very good for high students, okay. And then we have number of channels, so it depends like how you are going to basically utilize it, and how you are going to use for your your lesson. Now here we are supposed to look into that, how can we like create a lesson, uh, video lesson, okay. So I need to give you a demo. Let me do it for you. So simply what I will do, suppose now we are on this, I would like to like for example, let me tell you something which I have done with my students. I wanted to show my students a short movie. We often show this movie to our access students. The name of this movie was Validation. All right, so I will just click on the YouTube uh, URL, and then I will find I need to even look for the video myself, right? So what I will do, the name of this video is Validation. It's a short video basically. So here in the search bar, if I just click on uh, the keyword uh, validation, okay. So I just need to specify even more. I will write over here short movie, right? It's a short movie, and then I will click on the search icon. Then I will find the video in no time, okay. So here I can find the movie over here. All right, I will click on this. All right, so simply what I will do, I just need to copy the link. All right, and I will just close it, okay. I don't need it anymore. And now I will just copy and then paste the link over here. All right, I will click on the search bar. It has okay. All right, so the video is being loaded. All right, here is a video. All right. So first of all, let me tell you that how I'm going to edit it. Okay. So first of all, is if you see the cut, what I find that is it's I think 16 minutes something long video. What I feel that my students are like they are aged between 12 to 14, 15 years old. So what I find that the last part of the movie is not suitable for them. So what I will do by using this option, I can simply cut the last few minutes. Okay. So I will just have to come over here. Okay. Just a minute, sorry. Did you? Okay. If you just come this side, okay. So I just need to, okay. All right. So what I want to do, I want to simply, cut some of the part of the movie in the end over here. All right. So I will use this cut option and I will simply remove from here. Okay. So the last part has been, simply what we can say, like I have cut the last part. Okay. And then I can simply,
every fee they had, but I couldn't find you.
You paid for parking? For me?
okay, I just need to look into it like if I click on the cut, I'm doing it again for you. And then I will just remove this part. Okay. I will cut this part from here. Okay. The last part of the movie, and then it will be deleted. All right. So if you see that the last part of the movie, okay. So what I will do, I'm going to simply, uh, now I would like to edit the video. I mean that I'm planning a lesson, and through this lesson planning, I just want to know the students understanding on the movie, and what have they figured out, and like what about different characters, what are they up to. All right. So they can, they can enhance your vocabulary, their vocabulary, the American accent, and the short American movie, basically, like they are going to improve their listening skills. So like I will click on the questions now here. So if I click on the question, there are different types of questions, like multiple choice questions, open it. If you click on, suppose if I just play the video. So,
Need a validation, please?
You are great,
like
ma'am.
if
You have amazing
I click
cheekbones.
on this option, so the video will stop over here, and I can type any question. For example, like suppose if I want to ask question that the guy complimented the lady to make her, okay, now I can give the option happy, and then the second option is maybe sad. Okay, so basically if you need to just save it. Okay, and then I have just clicked the correct option over here as well. When the student, they will stop. If you see this sign, they will stop over here, and the students will have to do like click on the correct option. This is what they are going to do. All right, and then they will continue watching. All right, so they will have multiple.
Really?
Like if you see that, right? Okay, all right,
No one smiles in their driver's license photo, sir.
okay.
Where do I go for...
We don't validate.
Add a question over here. You can add, it's an open-ended question. You can type over here, why do you think the lady was so rude? Okay, question. It's an open-ended question, then I will save it over here. All right. So when the students will watch this video, while watching it, they will come across, this question. Okay. And then what they will do, they will answer it. If students can, click on the option, they will answer it, and then they can continue. Okay. So after that, suppose they are watching it over here. Okay. maybe I want to give a note. I can add my, the voice note comment as well. I can ask a question. For example, hello students, can you please let me know that why the guy is so desperate to meet that lady? And then I will save it. All right. So while the students, they are watching the video, what they will do, they will just, when they watch the video, they will come across this, okay, and they will listen to my voice note. Hello students, can you please let me know that why the guy is so desperate to meet that lady? So students can, add their answers through voice note and they can type it as well and they can continue watching. So this is how we
Excuse
can
me, sir.
with your, your video making lesson planning. Now, the thing is that how they are going to upload this, um, video lesson. You will just finish it. Once you have finished it, now what you will do, you just need to assign, your students are already there, you have added the students over there. There's an option where you can add your students as well, okay? So you can add the students, you can assign the task, okay? Suppose you have assigned the task, all right? And then it will go, so it will, you will give the due date, you give the timeline, and you can, different tasks as well, okay? So you can explore, you can come to know it is something, really interesting, and students find it very really amazing. All right, so this was about how to, plan your video lesson. Now I would like to talk about, um, like giving the feedback on your students presentation, okay? So for this I will go towards my content, where I have uploaded the video of the one of my students, okay? I asked her to give a presentation on the current situation, COVID-19, and its impact on the society. So what I will do, I will just click on this video, all right, my student's presentation, and I can, what I will do, I'm going to simply, I need to click on the edit over here, okay? And what I'm going to do, okay, we have the voiceover option as well. For example, if you're making a video, suppose if you're planning a lesson, and if you are planning a lesson with the help of the images, you can, through voiceover, you can give a lecture as well. This is the option which can be really helpful for the students. YouTube does not allow you to voiceover, but for your personal lesson plans, you can, even when you voiceover, the video sound will not cannot be heard by the student, but your sound, your voice can be heard. Now what I will do, now while I'm listening to her, watching her, video, right?
Coronavirus has changed
It's my
people's
student's
life really
presentation.
badly. Um, in this pandemic, people
Okay,
have stopped.
what I find, the my students eye contact. I think she needs to make an eye contact. So I can, what I will do, I will just record my audio, and I will just give her my feedback. Okay. Hello, Mani. Well done. Nice presentation. Such a great beginning. Okay. Just a lot, sort of, eye contact is missing. So if you just eye contact with your audience, that will be great. So here I have edited my, voice note, and then I've saved it.
Like
So what will my student do? That suppose if I will send her back the same, like her presentation, so she can always click on my feedback. Hello, Mani. Well done. Nice presentation. Such a great beginning. Okay. Just a lot, sort of, eye contact is missing. So if you just eye contact with your audience, that will be great. Okay, then she can continue watching her,
last year,
presentation. Sometimes,
jobs
and
got
sometimes students are giving the presentation, and you do not want to disturb them. I really feel bad that my students are giving presentation, and I interrupt them, and I just stop them. It's quite embarrassing for them. So you can always ask them to record the video and send it to you, and then you can give them the feedback. Isn't it amazing? All right. Like if we move forward, okay.
of a person who owns a restaurant, and his workers are not like being paid because he's not, because of the lockdown. The restaurants were closed,
Okay.
and
Again, you can just simply click on the note, and then you can give her the feedback, whatsoever feedback you want to give it to her. All right, and then you can simply, save. Okay, and then you can simply, what you
the
will do, you can
receipts
send
also
it to her.
stopped. The the
back.
group.
Okay, so if you come over here, so you will just finish commenting on the student's presentation. Okay, and then you can assign that particular child and you can send it to her back. Okay, and then she will look her presentation, and then when she will come in front of the class, she will do it in a better way. This is how you can, in front of the class basically means it's again face to face. If you are going to have your video presentation, live presentation, the student will be more confident. It's very good for your English language learners, that how to present in the class. Okay, so basically, these are some of the features I always want to talk about, and I wanted to conduct my session on it because it's really useful, it's really amazing. So if you want to further, if you just go to the home, I mean that this part, so you can always find like the tutorial as well over here. If you click on this icon, your profile icon, so here like you can see the resources, what is like they keep upgrading their online tool. You can click on it, and then you can refer to spaces. I mean that this space is very much important over here, that the content you are having in your online, your personal account, you can always ask for the free, like how to earn space. They have different ways out. Okay, and in the through the with the help of the help center, you can always find like the how to like go about this online tool. It's very very important to just know about it. Okay, so basically you have like it's a self, you can take the tutorial. They have the tutorial of each and every like for example, if you want to create your video lesson plan, if you want to interact with your students, if you want to add your students, if you want to give the comment and feedback on your students presentation, it's always really going to help you out, and it's always there. Okay, that's it from my side, dear friends, and then like the teachers. I hope you have found this online tool really interesting, and I'm really waiting. I will be waiting for your feedback on it, and I would love to hear from you that how like did it go the way I have shared with you. Thank you so much for joining me. Take care.
Thank you so much, Amber, for presenting such a wonderful webinar. If you have comments, questions, and or suggestions, please write to us on eteacher@evolution.com.pk. Till then, happy teaching and learning.